Hey Taurians, it's Tanisha from Tanisha's Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you, a mini reading for you for June 2019. Ooh, one's already popping out too. I'm going to do 3 cards or thereabouts and some clarifiers just to get a little brief look at what's happening. I tend to focus on the relationship side of things. So yeah, here we go. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by what I'm seeing here. Alright, so the 4 of Wands in reverse talks about instability with the foundations of something that was built. So if we apply this to relationships, it's saying that some sort of relationship you've been in never had a sturdy foundation to begin with. Now do remember this sometimes relates to some people and not others, so yeah, if this isn't resonating, it's not for you, don't worry. But yeah, you'll deep down know if this card is relating to you, because yeah, you know, you kind of have that sense when something isn't built on a sturdy foundation that it was never really gonna it wasn't built to last. So the next card is the Tower in reverse. So the Tower, whether upright or whether reversed, always speaks about things breaking away, falling away, foundations that weren't solid, falling apart so as new things can be built. Now, with it in reverse, this is sort of saying that the Tower, the foundations that weren't very solid, they've broken away, and it was necessary breaking away. There's definitely turmoil here of some type. So whether it's a breaking away of patterns of communication between you two, or whether it's an actual breakup of a relationship entirely, these 2 cards indicate that, the foundations were never solid and the falling apart was inevitable. And the fact that it's in reverse tells me that this is something that it's unexpected, it happens out of nowhere, and that it happens quite quickly. The good part of this reading is that the sun comes out. So this actually means that through this process you are then cleared. Whether it clears you of the person that you're with or the person that you wanted to be with, the sun shines on you at the end of the day. So which means that your relationship could get stronger from this breaking away and rebuilding of foundations, or it could clear the path for somebody to come in who is like the sun and who shines warmth on you, where perhaps you weren't feeling that golden feeling that you get from true love. Let's get some clarification here, because I'm curious to see more about these foundations and the Tower in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse for Taurus June 2019. Oh, okay, so we've got like a story that's just come out. I suppose I asked for it, didn't I? Alright, yep. Okay, yeah. Alright, so, full story. Alright, so the Knight of Swords in reverse. This sort of tells me that this guy was a wham bam thank you ma'am guy, or girl. This person, this knight, came in, and deep down you always knew that it was kind of just a surface value thing. The High Priestess is here, so for some reason, perhaps you looked at their soul, perhaps rather than looking at the superficialities and their dysfunctional behavior, you attempted to see past that into their soul. And, perhaps there was some level of karmic debt or something that needed to happen here, because the High Priestess talks about, our higher selves and our connection to spirit. And so as we connect to spirit, we connect again into the tapestry of life, which connects to everyone and everything. So wham bam, thank you ma'am, and then a bit of spiritual connection. Now the Lovers is here, so it's telling me that there was a physical relationship. So I'm kind of getting the idea that perhaps it was like a focus on just the physical, but in the end, just soul shone through and realized that this is just, it's not, it can't just be this wham bam thank you ma'am thing. And it actually kept you up at night. It was beginning to disturb your dreams. It was beginning to cause you great unrest and significant imbalance, and perhaps you are overextending yourself, not just emotionally, not just physically, but maybe even financially overextending yourself here. So these as foundations were not stable. This was built to break, but this was obviously an experience you needed to have. Your soul required this experience. Now, some of the most powerful lessons are learnt through pain. Alright, so the Tower in reverse. Alright, cards, tarot, tell me. Tower in reverse. Alright. So the Tower in reverse has got, the 5 of Wands and then the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is, look, this guy's packing up. He's fought his battle, he's going home. If anything, he's kind of sneaking out the back door. 5 of Wands is about direct conflict. So this is where the Tower is falling down. This experience with this person has come to an end, a necessary end, destined end, but it's doing so with a bit of conflict, a bit of harsh truths, so there may be like harsh words spoken, and you may feel like you just want to slink away, but it does suggest that there was something you couldn't ignore, some conflict. It conflicted with you directly as it fell apart, and you just had to step away from it. Now, this all ends rosy because the sun comes out, and let's see what the sun has to say. Clarification for the sun. Alright, so the hidden truths were revealed. So this is the moon. So the sun and the moon are both here. So that's okay. Another day will come. The sun rises and the sun sets. The moon rises and then the moon sets. The moon is a reflection of the sun. And then the other card that came out is the Ace of Swords. So this is truth. The truth came out, and you're always set free by the truth. So you finally, it's very clear now to you. And so you actually have realigned with your inner truth and your outer truth, and this has set you free. So that wham bam thank you ma'am, that guy, he's served his purpose, and that's done, or she served her purpose, and that's done. So you're able to leave this conflicting situation now, and you have your honor intact. You spoke your truth and you got out of there, and you trusted your instincts. So you went through the experience and you honored the experience for what it was, but it needed to dissolve. There was a time limit on that one. So that's your reading, Taurians, for June 2019. Thank you for watching and sharing, liking and commenting. If you would like to keep up to date, please click subscribe, and then you can see when I post my monthly videos. And if you'd like a private reading, have a little look at the email below and flick me an email. Alright, happy June.